Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tank. This is like the 58th try at doing this in one go. For today's video, we're going to be talking about Cosmos. But before I get into it, let me just address the elephant in the room. I'm standing in front of a bed sheet. Yes, I know, because I'm at my beach house in my supply closet, because this is the only place that I can find peace and quiet to make content for you guys. So I know it looks funny. Laugh it up, but I'm trying, right? Hey, I'm only human. I'm trying my best. It's actually throwing me off quite a bit. Anyway, guys, like I said, we're going to be talking about Atom. We're going to be talking about the Cosmos and where I think it might be going over the next couple of months. Before I get into it, though, do me a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps out quite a bit if you guys would be supportive. Like the video and subscribe. More people might actually see this video who are cosmonauts, and it might help them out. Who knows, right? I also want to give a channel sponsor shout out to eMoney. They sponsor our channel free and clear with no expectations. They just like what we do, and so we got to salute them for that. But if you guys don't know about eMoney, they are a fully EU compliant stablecoin play within the greater crypto landscape. They are independently audited by a third party, and they have a basket of assets backing their stablecoin protocol. If you guys want to know more about eMoney, check them out using the links down below. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump back into the charts for Atom, guys. Just for reference, we're looking at Atom on the daily time frame, and we're using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I don't think there's any really reason to actually drag this on, because I've been rambling for about 3-4 minutes now already. Guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Market Cipher B, which houses the momentum waves and the RSIs down here. Market Cipher B, guys, is a tremendous tool. And the first thing I want to point out to you guys is you see these anchor waves, or these waves that are pulling down to the downside here. I call them anchors because they're anchoring to the downside, right? Like you're in a boat in the sea, and it's just pulling down to the depths of the sea right now. But yeah, these are anchors here, guys. And what this is basically showing us is sell pressure. When there's a lot of sell pressure, you start formulating these anchor waves to the downside. And whenever you cross this line here, that 60 line, that's usually a good place on the charts when it comes to Market Cipher to show kind of like sell pressure or even buy pressure, because it works on the opposite side, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But that 60 line is a good place to start really paying attention to see if pressure, regardless of which way it's going, starts alleviating itself from the charts. And so as you can see here, back here on, let me see, May 13th, we created a really deep anchor wave. Boom, and then we produce a double green dot. A double green dot on Market Cipher usually is a sign of sell pressure alleviating itself, a strong sign of possibly price action reversing back to the upside. So when you see a double green dot, it's kind of like a buy signal. There's other things that you need to kind of like combine with those double green dots. Don't just be a dot trader. Definitely don't just be a dot trader or one trick pony. You definitely want to pull other oscillators, other indicators from your chart, regardless of what you're using, to kind of like give that some more conviction. But right here, you can see that we got really deep with our anchor wave, created a double green dot on the 13th of May. And then ever since then, we've been creating this slow and steady trend to the upside when it comes to creating anchors to the downside on the charts for Atom. Now, I know that might have been really confusing. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is if you zoom out on the charts and take a step back and look at Market Cipher B when it comes to the Cosmos or Atom token, you can see that sell pressure over a long amount of time has slowly been getting weaker and weaker because we have a small, slow, and steady grind trend line to the upside when it comes to these anchor waves to the downside. So look at here, guys. We had a touch here, and the next touch down here was a little bit above our previous touch. And then we have our most recent touch back here on December 20th, where we produced yet again another double green dot, was above those two previous touches in the past as well. So again, we do have a trend ever so slightly gaining on us when it comes to alleviating sell pressure with these anchor or drawdowns with the price or sell pressure when it comes to the Atom price. But yeah, guys, again, hopefully that made a little bit of sense to you guys. If you guys want to know more, just come and watch the live streams. We go live Monday through Friday. Every day we possibly can. I don't want to lie to you guys. Yesterday or the day before I missed it, but 9:15 a.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch. So again, guys, you guys can use the links down below to find me. We try to detail it as best we can during our live streams. With that being said, though, you can see that sell pressure is becoming weaker and weaker with time. And also with the RSIs right now are pointing upwards. Now, if you zoom in a little bit though, keep in mind we're on the daily, you can see that it does look like it's kind of rounding here. It does look like it's kind of rounding a little bit. So I would be patient more than anything right now. We are still in negative money flow, and you can see that being represented here on the momentum waves with this red wave. Also down here on this bar, red being negative money flow, green being positive money flow, or buying pressure and selling pressure. You can see right now we're still in the red, so not everything looking totally great, right? But there are some upside to what I'm seeing on the charts right now. So it's not all too bad and it's not all too great, I guess is what I'm trying to say, if that matters anything. One thing I want to show you guys on Market Cipher A, which houses the traditional candlesticks and candle patterns, is, let me show you guys here. We came down, and I've been showing these sections on the charts for quite a long time. Again, if you're a regular viewer, you guys would know that I haven't moved these Fibonacci lines and these points of interest that I have on my charts that I'm showing you guys right now for months now. Almost probably half a year, because they're still valid and they're still in play. Right now, we came down to this point of interest right here, which is basically $8.61, and we bounced yet again off of it, and right now we're trending back up and catching a lot of resistance as we get to the midpoint of this channel between $9.81, this next point of interest here, and again where we found some recent support. So again, we got to the middle of the channel here, finding some resistance, and now it does look like we're kind of rounding back down and coming to retest that 861 price point yet again. That's this white line right here. If that falters, my friends, we could find ourselves dipping down lower in between this golden pocket, which is the 0.615 and the 0.618 here, between $7.29 to $8.03. We could find ourselves coming in that range or in between that channel here. And as you guys can see, I have three markings here that are dashed markings that I'm really more importantly interested in for my own bags going forward. Again, not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys these markings are here because me personally, that's where I'm going to start DCAing back in to the Atom token if it gives me that opportunity. So let me just quickly go ahead and show you guys what those levels are. The first one right here is right about $8.61, somewhere about there. It's in between $8.61 and right around $7.53, if I'm being very honest with you guys. The next level that I have right here is right around $6.10, and then the next level that I have right here is $4.58. If I'm DCAing using my 4x4 strategy, again, if you guys want to check that out, look at my previous videos, or you can just type in 4x4 DCA strategy. I think it's a really good video. I also have one last point of entry that I want to do, which is all the way down here. I know you guys are not going to like this, but it's below $1. It's at 0.80 cents, so 80 cents basically. So I'm really interested if price action gives me the opportunity to start laddering in on my long-term holdings at right about $7.37 to about $8.46-ish, give or take. I know I said something earlier, but it's just around that range, just for that first filler buys within that channel. And then down here to right about 615, 460 and 80 cents. Guys, realistically, that can happen for the Atom token. Do I think it's going to happen? I want to say more likely than not, but to be very honest with you as well, I want to know what the catalyst is for the price appreciation for Atom now that Atom 2.0, the proposal for Atom 2.0 was shot down, and some key figures have left the development for the Cosmos Hub and for the Atom token. So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. I'm kind of indifferent on my overall posture or stance or outlook on Atom long term. I think it has tremendous potential, but I think what it needs is a focused push or leadership to take control of what's going on with the narrative for the Cosmos Hub, for the Atom token, and just want to let you guys know some controversy, guys. There is some controversy happening right now when it comes to that. I'm not going to get into it because I'm trying to keep this short, but if you guys don't know, there has been somewhat of a control play happening for the Cosmos Hub. So yeah, I'll get into that in another video when I have more time. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing right now, guys. The one thing I also want to point out to you guys is the Atom token or Cosmos moves very violently. And it's not my opinion, guys. It's the opinion of the charts. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. We can consolidate here and just stay within this range and then have an explosion for the Atom token to the upside or the downside, because I'm the unbiased here. But look at this, guys. When we move out of these positions with a lot of violence, a lot of momentum. We either moved really quickly to the upside and get into these high $20 price points, $20 to about $25, or we come back down. It moves equally with force to the downside as it does to the upside. So again, I think it's a really interesting place for the Atom token. I'm kind of 50-50 on what might happen. I'm prepared to DCA, as you guys have seen and as I've explained to you guys, at certain price points, because I'm a long-term holder for the Atom token. I stake a lot of my Atom token when I have the chance. I self-custody it, and I just reap the long-term compounding power and rewards for staking. But yeah, I'm just being real with you guys. I'm pretty much 50-50. If I could see some real leadership or a lot of fragmented personalities come together to push the narrative forward for the hub or for the Atom token, that'll definitely probably change my outlook on things. But that's what I'm seeing right now, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Is the Atom token in a great position for accumulation? Do you think that it's going to go down further, maybe to those price points that I told you guys about? Or do you guys think that it's going to have this violent explosion like it's done in the past to the upside and get us back up to $15, $25 or even beyond that? Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.